Look, 2023 was a rough year for some franchises. 2024, on the other hand? Oh, this could be something special. From very promising updates on Avatar 3 and 4 to an incredibly exciting addition to Spider-Man 4, this slate of movies is shaping up to be something special. And I've got the lowdown on all of them for you. After the triumphant return of the 10th installment earlier this year, Lionsgate has officially greenlit Saw 11, continuing the spine-chilling legacy of the long-standing horror franchise. Saw 10, released in the fall of 2023, marked a noteworthy resurgence for the series, reuniting audiences with the iconic Jigsaw, portrayed by Tobin Bell, in yet another intense cat-and-mouse thriller. Garnering the highest praise in the entire Saw franchise, the film received acclaim from both critics and audiences alike. Lionsgate recently took to Instagram to unveil the upcoming Saw 11, teasing fans with an enigmatic post that proclaimed, "The game continues." Although details are scarce, the studio has confirmed that the movie is set to hit theaters on September 27, 2024, as indicated by a cryptic image featuring the Roman numerals for the date, with the number 11 boldly highlighted in red. Saw 10 not only broke new ground for the franchise by achieving its first ever fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but also left fans eagerly anticipating the next installment. While financially falling short of some of its predecessors, the film's $107 million worldwide gross solidified its status as the 6th highest grossing title in the franchise. Coupled with the positive audience response, this success hinted at the likelihood of a follow-up. We're going to dive deeper into the rich Wakandan lore with the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe animated series, Eyes of Wakanda. This series promises to unravel untold stories and potentially reshape our perception of one of Black Panther's villains, Ulysses Klaue. If you remember Klaue from his MCU debut in Avengers Age of Ultron, you'll recall him as a ruthless black market arms dealer. However, Eyes of Wakanda aims to shed light on Klaue's character, possibly transforming him into a more menacing and impressive antagonist. The series, as hinted in its brief synopsis, will span Wakanda's extensive history, following Wakandan warriors as they travel the world in pursuit of vibranium artifacts. Beyond expanding the lore of Black Panther, Eyes of Wakanda might provide insights into the broader MCU, potentially explaining how Howard Stark acquired vibranium for Captain America's shield and why he was allowed to keep it. One intriguing aspect is the series' potential to make Ulysses Klaue's backstory more astonishing. In Age of Ultron and Black Panther, Klaue was tasked with stealing Wakanda's coveted vibranium by Prince N'Jobu. His successful theft and evasion of capture for over 20 years showcased his resourcefulness. Eyes of Wakanda could delve into the pursuit of Klaue by Wakandan agents, highlighting the criminal's dangerous and elusive nature. Despite the staggering success of Avatar: The Way of Water, which raked in an impressive $2.3 billion globally, the original Avatar from 2009 still stands tall as the highest-grossing film ever, boasting a whopping $2.9 billion in total earnings. The film's accolades include 3 Oscars for Best Visual Effects, Best Cinematography, and Best Production Design in 2010. Director James Cameron, the mastermind behind the Avatar universe, recently spilled the beans on the release dates of the highly anticipated Avatar 3 and Avatar 4. In a chat with People magazine, Cameron shared, "We did the capture on 3 and the live-action photography on 3 as an intermingled production with Avatar: The Way of Water, and we even did part of movie 4 because our young characters are all going to have a big time jump in movie 4. Cameron also disclosed that there will be a substantial gap between the release of Avatar 3 and Avatar 4. We see them, and then we go away for 6 years, and we come back. And so the part where we come back is the part we haven't shot yet. So we'll start on that after 3 is released," Cameron explained. Speaking about the making of Avatar 3, Cameron highlighted that the film will delve into deeper character development, stating Avatar 3 is actually much more straightforward than Avatar 2. The 69-year-old director reminisced about the filming days of Avatar: The Way of Water, mentioning the challenges they faced during the pandemic. "We were interrupted, and then we had to reboot the production, and all that sort of thing. And it was a scramble to get it done," Cameron shared. William Brent Bell, the director of Orphan First Kill, is actively working on expanding the Orphan franchise with a 3rd installment. Bell took the reins from Jaume Collet-Serra, who directed the original film back in 2009. The Orphan series is loosely inspired by the unsettling true crime documentary, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, and centers around the eerie tale of Esther, a young orphan girl portrayed by Isabelle Fuhrman. Orphan First Kill achieved significant success, grossing over $37 million worldwide and earning a respectable 70% on Rotten Tomatoes, with an even higher audience score of 77%. Speaking to The Hollywood Reporter about a potential third film, Bell expressed enthusiasm, stating, "We're developing a third one now. The franchise's rulebook has been opened up to where anything is possible, and knowing where we are in the process already, I'm extremely excited about the twists and turns that we have in store." Isabelle Fuhrman, who portrayed Esther Lena from a young age, faced a unique challenge reprising the role as an adult. Fuhrman, now 11 years older, shared with Collider that revisiting the character added depth. The actress explained how her approach shifted, observing how adults held themselves for the first film and reversing it to capture a childlike quality this time. Bell, recognizing Fuhrman's exceptional talent, was determined to have her back for the project, acknowledging her as specifically amazing as a child. Tom Holland's portrayal of Nathan Drake in the movie adaptation of the beloved video game, Uncharted, pleasantly surprised many fans when it hit theaters last year. The skepticism surrounding his casting transformed into global acclaim as Holland convincingly embodied the legendary character. Now the excitement continues with a major update on the sequel from Mark Wahlberg, who plays Victor Sullivan in the film. In an interview during a promotional event for his upcoming movie, The Family Plan, Wahlberg spilled the beans about Uncharted 2. Confirming the development of the sequel, he revealed that the script is currently in the works. Wahlberg even teased a distinctive detail, stating, "I've heard lots of different ideas. I know somebody's written a script, and they're still working on it, and it could consist of having the mustache the whole entire time, which completely makes sense. Obviously in that final scene, I have the mustache." As for the scriptwriters of the first Uncharted movie, Rafe Judkins, Matt Holloway, and Art Markham, their involvement in the sequel remains unknown. With the sequel in progress, fans can anticipate a resolution to the post-credit scenes of the first movie. The much-anticipated Spider-Man streaming show, initially unveiled as Spider-Man Freshman Year, has undergone a title makeover. Now officially known as Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, this animated series takes viewers into an alternate universe, exploring the early adventures of Tom Holland's iconic wall crawler, albeit without Holland lending his voice to the Disney Plus show. Originally announced at Disney Plus Day 2021 and slated for a 2024 release, Spider-Man Freshman Year had been lingering in production amid challenges at Marvel Studios Animation. However, the recent title change, as disclosed in a Disney press release, has given the series a new identity as part of Marvel Studios' 2024 lineup. While specifics about the show remain under wraps, the shift in title raises intriguing questions about potential alterations to the original Freshman Year plan. Initially intended as the start of an animated saga with a rumored second season, the rebranding may signal a departure from the original two-season trajectory. The uncertainty surrounding the fate of Freshman Year Season 2 has been fueled by reports of potential changes to the production crew. Speculation emerged in November 2022, suggesting that the crew for Season 2 might not be the same, indicating a possible shift in staffing and contributing to the uncertainty about a sophomore season. As we eagerly await the arrival of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man on Disney Plus in 2024, the dynamic evolution of this animated series keeps fans buzzing with anticipation. Exciting rumors are swirling around Spider-Man 4, with whispers suggesting that Charlie Cox's Daredevil and Paul Rudd's Ant-Man might be swinging into the story. As of now, though, it's crucial to note that Marvel and Sony haven't officially confirmed these appearances. According to industry insider Daniel RPK, known for reliable scoops, Daredevil could play a significant role in the Spider-Man 4 storyline. Additionally, there's speculation that Marvel and Sony are eyeing another major character, with Paul Rudd's Ant-Man potentially filling the void left by Iron Man, Nick Fury, Talos, and Doctor Strange. While these rumors are tantalizing, it's essential for fans to take them with a pinch of skepticism until Marvel and Sony spill the beans officially. The anticipation for Daredevil's appearance is especially high, promising a thrilling dynamic between the Man Without Fear and our friendly neighborhood webhead, especially after their brief interaction in Spider-Man No Way Home. While nothing is set in stone, the potential for a Daredevil and Ant-Man team-up with Spider-Man is an exciting possibility that fans are eagerly keeping an eye on. The runtime for Dune Part 2 has been revealed, and it's set to be 2 hours and 46 minutes, just a tad longer than its predecessor. Scheduled for release in March 2024, this installment continues the epic journey of Paul Atreides as he leads the Freemen in a war of retribution against House Harkonnen for the destruction of his family. For context, the first Dune movie, released in 2021, had a runtime of 2 hours and 35 minutes. Director Denis Villeneuve, known for his acclaimed films like Arrival and Blade Runner 2049, is extending the storyline canvas with Dune Part 2, making it his longest film to date at 166 minutes. While the first film faced some criticism for its slow pace, Villeneuve promises a more action-packed experience in Dune Part 2, describing it as an epic war movie with much more bulk and much more dance. With an expanded scope, ambitious sequences, and increased action, the longer runtime is anticipated to allow the story and characters to unfold in all their glory. Part 2 also introduces new characters, played by Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, and Christopher Walken, adding depth to the already rich Dune universe. With Paul's journey continuing and new faces entering the fray, the additional 11 minutes in runtime for Dune Part 2 is poised to be a welcome extension for fans eagerly awaiting the next chapter of this cinematic epic. That's all for today's Inside Tea, guys. Make sure to drop in your take in the comments below. To catch us again, simply hit the bell icon.